This is Plant-Based Azalea, a healer from the hood. And in being a healer from the hood, being up in Oakland, you're not just a person that's doing herbal medicine. You are listening. You are listening to the community and their problems, and you're not saying, okay, time is up. Generally, you're not doing that, especially in the healing circles, because you have to get to the root of the problem and listen. So we have two ears, but to listen to what people are saying to help them hear themselves so that they can get to the root of their problems, because you're dealing with the whole person. And I want to talk specifically about, first, baby mama drama. You got to think, when you pick the man, you picking him and you're intimate with that person, you really got to think who you're being intimate with. And the horrible part that happens is when you're not together, and then now a lot of the women do is they hold the children back from the father. And God had a mother and father for a reason. I can speak personally because I got married young as well. I had 3 children, and the guy was my best friend, but we shouldn't have gotten married. But the truth is that I let my children see him anytime, because I'm like, we don't have to go through all that drama. You can see the children anytime. That's their father. The only time that a person shouldn't see their dad is if they're abusive to them physically or mentally, sexually, or things like that. But other than that, ladies, stop not letting your kids see their fathers. You guys didn't work it out, but that's where the kids need to see their dad. They don't put so much hate into your children because it didn't work out with you, to the point that now you're stopping them from getting the blessing of being with their father, which they need to be. So it's really important. These are things that we talked about, and I often invited Linda Compton, who was a therapist, and other therapists and stuff in the healing circles, because it's important to see what's on the community's minds in order to address the needs of the community. And you have to start with the families. And so we often had those conversations. We had conversations about hair. That's another YouTube. If you're not following me, like and subscribe and follow me on YouTube. I just started Healer from the Hood, and you'll see the full stories, because on Instagram you only see part of it. But those issues definitely need to be addressed, because of the fact that, again, it is not your children's fault that you slept with this person and now you're not allowing them to see it because you're mad because they're with someone else. Life goes on. Learn from the situation. Do self-care on yourself. Do healing on yourself. And then so that you can allow your children, and then get healing for your children, so that you can allow them to experience their father. You get what I'm saying? The same thing with you fathers and the mothers. Don't be talking about the mother and the father when you're there. Spend time with your children, getting to know the children and building them up, and building their self-esteem, because it's already hard enough on the child, the fact that the mother and father are not together. And to me, it's not good to be in a relationship if it's abusive. And most people, when they get together, they're not healed. A lot of them have damage. A lot of people have damages from abuse, molestation, or mistrust, or whatever, and then you bring that into a relationship. That's why it's so important, before you get into a relationship, to make sure you work on yourself, to make sure that you're dealing with your issues, and know that you're not perfect. As my dad said, a good relationship is made up of 2 good forgivers, because you're going to make your mistakes. You are. I often see the relationships too with the mothers, mothers and mothers, and daughters and fathers, or fathers and fathers, and stuff too. You will make your mistakes, daughters. You will make your mistakes, sons, especially if you are the first child. There's no instruction book other than the Bible, don't get me wrong, to tell you how to take care of this child, how to cook and clean and things like that. And that's where mother and father is supposed to teach that. But if the mother and father haven't been taught that, then they're going to either learn from TV or learn from something else. And that's where community comes in. If your mama and daddy didn't teach you, then the community comes in that is mature. And that's what we were. Healthy by Nature, the Holistic Center, We had all types of meetings on self-care, holistic healing, family healing. I did that for 28 years. We did that 28 years. So it's important, and no, people don't want to take that on because it's time consuming. My family, I made sure I spent time with my babies and stuff, but they also realized that this was mommy's community work, and I thank them for that. So, you know, ladies, make sure you let your children see their dad, okay? Don't do the drama. Get personal help for the hurt and pain that you've been through, because a lot of you have been through hurt and pain, but remember, hurt people hurt people. So generally the person that you were with have unresolved issues as well. But make it as comfortable as you can for your children, and let your children see their father and let them see their mother without you talking about them, okay? Very, very important. Take care.